Alright guys, it is Tuesday evening. Sorry that it's loud. It's probably going to be hard to hear me because I have my fans running. This is my second coat of clear. And the reason that I'm just now getting this done on Tuesday is because I screwed this up yesterday. I had a huge mess yesterday. Luckily, it worked out, got it fixed, and now we're going to town again. Anyway, I might want to mention, I'm not trying to make a fashion statement with this. This keeps the sweat from dripping on my fresh paint. These are, when I get ready to throw an old t-shirt away, I always cut the sleeves off and throw them in my drawer, and that way they're, basically head socks, I guess you'd say. Anyway, so Saturday, I got the car ready, sanded everything, had everything ready, dialed in perfectly. Yesterday, it rained all day Sunday, so I couldn't do anything. So Monday, yesterday, I come out yesterday, got it all taped off, masked off, everything ready, got the garage prepped, mixed the base, and I come over here right off the bat and hit it hard and heavy with a hell of a coat of base. And I had a lot of places that I went through the clear to the base when I sanded them sags out. So I went around to the other side and I started spraying that side. Now I only had two little bitty areas I went through on the other side. And anyway, I come back over here and the paint wrinkled on the clear edge where I went through the clear and the base was visible right around that, just little bitty circles and ovals over here, and I had a lot over here. Anyway, so I got mad, dumped out the paint in my bucket over there, ripped all the masking crap off of it, tore all my plastic down in here, threw it in the trash, and I was done for the day. I just knew that the paint was screwed, and I was going to have to sand with some pretty harsh paper and basically start from scratch. So anyway, I come out this morning refreshed, and I got some soapy water. I put some 600 grit in there and started sanding on it, and it feather edged like butter. It just sanded right out. I literally had the car resanded in about 30 minutes. So that was pretty awesome. So what I decided was I'd go to the paint store and get some sealer. So I go to the paint store and I tell the guy about it. He said, "Sealer's not going to work. You need this." And he goes out there to the shelf. He grabs this quart of waterborne primer. And he said, "You'll have to put this on, and then, like tomorrow, I'll come back and sand it." And I said, "Don't you think I can just put sealer on it and then put the base back over it?" And he goes, "No, you're going to have to do this." And I said, "Well, what if I just mix some 2K urethane black primer that I have and then reduced it a little bit, got a little thin and put it on there, and then waited about 30 minutes and then shot the base right over without sanding it?" And he goes, "Well, that might work." I don't know if it worked or not. That was just a thought. But anyway, I did not buy that primer. It's $65 for a quart. I'm not spending that much money on a quart of waterborne paint. I still use solvent, and who knows how much longer that's going to be. But so anyway, I walked out and I got in my truck and I called a friend of mine that I used to work with, and he actually has a collision place, doing new model cars and stuff. And he went to school for painting and stuff, so he's up on the new stuff, and he's a painter. So I told him what happened, and he said, "Yeah, don't go in there so heavy on that base if you go through spots." So he said that basically once you sand it, just go back and dust it, let it kick off for about 15 minutes, and then go back with another dust coat and let it set about 15 minutes. And after you get it all dusted, then put your heavy coat on. So that's what I did, and it worked perfect. I don't have anything showing up. I just got done going around it with a little bit ago with a flashlight and looking at all the spots, and you can't see nothing. So that is freaking sweet. So I'm back on track, but I've lost 2 days. One day for rain and the next day for messing it up. But anyway, so I do have issues every once in a while with paint, and it's probably more than likely what would happen to a garage painter, So, and on the garage painter note, I just uploaded a video on some tips and tricks of painting in a garage if you're going to do that. And it's mainly geared toward the hobbyist, the guy that is probably not painted yet, or just trying to figure out some ideas of how to do his air system and stuff like that. I did quote in there very well It is not a how-to. It's just what I do. So if you pick up something from it and you're fixing to paint a car that you've never painted before, you might pick something up that you might find informative. I don't know. But anyway, again, I don't care how other people do it because everybody else is a professional and I'm an idiot. So that's just how I do it. That's how I get down here in the garage. But anyway, I'm on my second coat of clear, and so far it's no runs, but I am getting some trash in here because I don't have a paint booth, I do what I can, but anyway, it's flowing out fairly decent. With this clear that I use, you put it on and it looks really, really rough, and then by the time you get the other side shot and you come back over here, it's flowed out. So if you put it on, it looks rough. If you hit it again, you're done. It'll run on you every time. Now I'm talking high solids clear. That regular thin stuff, the regular clear, I can spray that stuff pretty good. But as far as that high solids, it's real syrupy. And the thing that I have found that works for me pretty good is I turn my air pressure up pretty high, and I don't care how much of it I waste. It just seems to work better for me without getting a run. So that's just what I do. But anyway, guys, if you're done laughing at my headstock I have on, I got the car second coat of clear on, and so hopefully I might still be able to get my body on the frame by Sunday night, but that's kind of pushing it. Because I still got to do underneath of the car, and it is supposed to rain tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So it's supposed to rain 3 days, so I'm losing 3 days. So more than likely it won't happen, but I'm still going to try. But like I said, I got to paint the dash, and I still got to do underneath the car. I might try to wrap the chassis up real tight in plastic and tape it all up and have it out here under the middle of my carport. That way the rain's not directly on it, and if it is wind blowing, the plastic, it'll keep it off the motor and stuff. Because like the valve covers aren't bolted down, and I have open stuff on it, and I'd just rather not have it even out in the moisture right now until everything's done. But I just got to do what I got to do, I guess. But anyway, guys, my arm's killing me because holding the phone up this long is that's just too much.